Can we hang out sometime? I'm living 2 feet behind my eyes, and everything that I have tried, a million ways to stay the same, but I've got an axe to grind, a voice I have yet to find, songs I cannot transcribe, and I can't really play and stay in time. Whatever I do, I fall behind, but now we're a crew of 4 or 5, and when the whole room and world unwinds, I know we'll be fine. And nothing's gonna change, nothing stays the same. Drink your lemonade until we all are going gray. Nothing's gonna change, drink your lemonade and green tea. Oh well, it may never go our way. Oh well, it's nothing that we can't face. Oh well, it's never too late. It's chaos and endless roads. We broke off a bit more than I was told, but the fate isn't mine alone. A million ways to change your tones. Now we've got enough new chords and lyrics we can't afford. So Davey, just get on board, and we can play tunes until we die. And when the whole room and world unwinds, I know that we too will all be fine. And nothing's gotta change, nothing stays the same. Drink your lemonade until we all are going gray. Nothing's gotta change, drink your lemonade and green tea. Oh well, it may never go our way. Oh well, it's nothing that we can't face. Oh well, it's never too late. Can we hang out sometime? 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 Can we hang out sometime?
Hello everybody, welcome on into the stream. Start off from the top. Before the stream started, we had a CDA Spy Plays. And then once the stream actually started, we had a Hellfire. Also welcome on into the Kells, welcome on into the Raging, welcome on into the Alpha Hendrix, welcome on into the Bree. But yeah. So, welcome on everybody. It's Monday, so you know what that means. At least I hope you know what that means. It's No I'm Not a Human Day, and tomorrow is also No I'm Not a Human Day. Before we kind of get into like the rest of the announcements, I do want to throw out there. Right. So going forward with No I'm Not a Human, I am going to be having the background music turned down very low for it going forward. Because unfortunate thing happened with the last stream. Part of the VOD got muted. Yeah. So I guess what happened is... So this game came out around September of 2025, right? And it has a really cool soundtrack and all that, right? Well, someone chose to sample the idling background music for one of their songs in I believe January, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently, I don't know what happened, but I guess I don't know how the whole copyright thing works with Twitch. I don't know if if the artist reaches out to Twitch to say, hey, keep an eye out for the song, or how it works. But apparently, that muted part of the previous VOD. Weirdly enough, no, it didn't mute the whole thing. It just muted like a very small 3-minute section of the VOD. So it wasn't like a massive loss of the video. But yeah, no. So for some reason, there was a good chunk of the VOD a good chunk of the VOD muted, or a small chunk of the VOD muted. But anyways, so just to avoid that from happening again, I'm gonna have the background music turned down very low. But yeah, aside from that, other exciting news, of course. We've got some more Halo with the boys on Thursday and Friday. Initially, I thought it was going to be Thursday, Saturday, but there was a change of plans, so it's going to be Thursday, Friday instead. But I'm excited because that means we get double Halo this week, and I love double Halo. Even though at the rate we've been going through the games, there's a good chance we could end up finishing Halo 4 and Infinite this week, maybe, or maybe there's still a little bit of Infinite left over for next week. We will see. But yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed the extended streams from Lynn last week. I unfortunately had a con over that weekend, so I wasn't able to stick around for Saturday and Friday. But it was good that we still got to play some Halo with him, and it's good that the lovely Hellfire got to play some Vampire Survivors together with everybody. So that was good too. But yeah. That was the most announcements I've done in a while. Hello, Dark Angel. Welcome on in. Honestly, ooh, Kel's on Vampire Survivors. Let's go. Need to do a playthrough with people for Halo. I got them all, and I need to play. I missed out on the lols. Honestly, I would not be against doing another round of Halo. I would honestly not be against it. I will say though, I will say though, I really want to do heroic runs, but I'd be willing to do normal runs. I got 15 seconds before Red Death showed up, then died. Yep, that's the Vampire Survivors experience. Still sore from all the walking around from the con. Oh yeah, no, it was so much walking. Yeah, so yeah, no, I went to a con with the Hellfire, and we met up with the Dark Angel, and it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Oh no, like at some point I would like to come back to Halo, and I'd be willing to play the game with you, bud. Uh, One thing I do want to do once we kind of get through some of the current games I've got going through, uh, which is No, I'm Not Human, and then after that Dispatch, I do want to look into the idea of doing some collab streams on my channel for uh, maybe like a game or two. Uh, I haven't just for sure locked in on what games. I do know I want to do some games with Spraggins for sure, just to help him get affiliate. Because, guys, I know Spraggins doesn't care if he gets affiliate, but we're trying to get him to affiliate. Uh, we're gonna get him to affiliate somehow, some way. We're gonna do it. Uh, but yeah. I know, how unlike me to not immediately get into the game and actually try and actually have a conversation with chat this time. How dare me? Let's get into the game. Oh, I guess before we get into the game. So, my ultimate goal with No, I'm Not Human is to get all the endings. I'm on another weekend now. Oh, yes. So, I did want to signal boost that. Thank you for reminding me, Rachel. Um, so, I did. The raging is currently, if it's alright if you rage, am I allowed to kind of like, I mean, you went into pretty good detail on the channel itself. Okay, just want to make sure. So, yes, so Raging is in a bit of a bind. His engine, unfortunately, went out on his car, so he needs a whole new engine. He had approached me with offering a way to kind of like put a place in the channel for his GoFundMe. Here, I am going to go ahead and drop this in. I think everyone here currently is on the Discord, but I still want to offer to anyone that wants to help out. So if you go in and join the Toaster Cult, there is a channel category down below called the Help a Friend category with a channel called Support Links, and it's a link to his GoFundMe to help get the guy a new engine because Raging is a good person. Like he's been a very loyal viewer to my stream. He's been a very loyal viewer to the Lin Legacy streams. He's just generally a good guy in general, so I'd like to help him out if we can. So, with all of that said, back to the so we already got one of the endings in No, I'm Not a Human. I could continue, and I'll be honest, I've already kind of looked at the guide a little bit, so I kind of know a few things going forward with the game. My ultimate goal here is to get all the endings, and we're going to try and do that. But my question to you guys today is, do we want to go and try and do one more blind playthrough, just see if I can get another ending without the use of a guide, or do we want to try and go ahead and knock out a few really quick, easy endings in it as within the 4 hour time span? Yeah, no, Raging is a very good guy. Do a run without guide. Challenge run as many as possible in one stream. Well, we got a tie so far. I will say, whatever I don't do today, I'll do. Well, okay, I guess I couldn't really do the guideless run tomorrow if I do the guided run today. So I guess we'll do the guideless run today, and then we'll go full on guide for the rest of the playthrough, or as long as it takes me to get all the endings, because there's 10 endings. We got one of them so far. Hopefully we can get one more. But without further ado, and the longest time that I've ever taken to get into a game, but honestly it's good though. Alright, so welcome back to No, I'm Not a Human, now with very low background music. This is our one ending we've got so far. Yeah, there's something weird about this, by the way. This like you got the ending thing here, and then you got the visitors here. So we've met about half of the visitors so far. Hey, congrats on the 3 stream streak, Dark Angel. Very much appreciated. Common taking over 12 minutes to stream. What is this? A Lin Legacy stream? we love Lin though. We very much love the Lin. It was honestly through Lin's encouragement that eventually got me to this point. Alright, so here we are, back into the game once more. We just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. I just realized if that's our main character that's sitting in the chair, we have really long hair. Kitty. But yeah, BS Brothers. I'll drop by later tonight. Right. Oh, someone's at the door. So, catception. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I know, long time no see. It's not like it's been a week since I last talked to you. We do have the option to be able to skip the intro. Do you guys want me to skip the intro? I know a lot of us were here for the last stream. Well, I was here for the last stream, but anyone here who hasn't wasn't here last week for the game? Blue was asleep. All right, we won't skip the intro. Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. By the way, if you're expecting me to remember any of the voices I did for the previous characters, you're gonna be disappointed. I can't remember what I came up with last week. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth. Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Let's see. I'm just gonna say okay. I'm also trying to come up with different responses, but honestly, I can't remember what I said last time. I gave him a random British accent. What I was trying to do was Cody from oh, I forget what it's called. That's that one YouTube series with Jeffy. And I used to have the Nintendo characters, but because of copyright, they had to switch the characters out. I can't remember the name of the channel right now. Great, let's continue the conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Barely hear my voice. Really quiet. Well. Okay, you can hear me just fine. Let's see. One sec. Yeah, unfortunate thing is I can't really raise the decibels on the microphone any higher than this. Because I'm at max on the microphone volume. Okay, Regine. I will see you in a little bit. Hope you have a good dinner. Barely hear me. Yeah, I don't know, because I've got my microphone turned all the way up on my side, so I don't know how I can really turn it up any further. Anyway. Got the phone, cigarettes. We looked at a lot of these things in the previous run. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. I'm looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Alright, bedtime. And our character refuses to look out that window for some odd reason. You know, the jury's out. The jury's out on if they are just drunk or if they are, well, sleeping off a hangover they can't wake up from. Anyway, breaking news! At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay, I can remember that voice. Radio. Okay, we know how to do this. Hello, this is Emergency Service Dispatch. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire?
No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun.
Do not leave the house until dark.
No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. No, he's not a human. Roll credits.
Alright, the hallway. Nobody in here. I'm looking around for secrets. See if there's anything different because this is a second playthrough. Or technically third, but I did erase the... So, I mentioned this in the previous stream, but I did do an off-screen playthrough a long time ago. But I reset the data specifically for stream just so that way everything was like fresh. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk to our neighbor, and hopefully he doesn't die this time. He probably will. It's probably a scripted canon event. That's probably unavoidable. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentions that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Hey Colin, playing Ode to Castlevania over the past 8 days of Vampus Vivus has made me want to play the actual Castlevania. Yeah, how about that? I actually never did play the older 2D Castlevania games. I played a little bit of the demo of like of one of the 3D ones. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It came out like, I want to say in the 2000s, maybe early 2010s. Oh yeah, that's right. I did remember seeing that. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope the nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number, then just set up the line over there. 231123. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Yeah, Lord of Shadows 1 2. That's what I was thinking of. Then we drink a beer. And then we leave. And then we exit. And then we go to bed. And then we wake up. Then we go say hi to, I think, the tall guy. No, I was wrong. It was the little girl. It was the little girl. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the night, of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. Say that 3 times fast. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyways. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Oh, hi, babe. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. Man's a foolin' tree like I'm 6'2". This guy is an NBA All-Star. Even Shaq can't stand to his height. Yeah, no, this man very tall. He very tall. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could maybe find some space for me? Oh, hi, Blue. Man's a foolin' tree like I'm 6'2". This guy's an NBA All-Star. Oh, dang, I already read that one. He seemed sus. Yeah, he's alright. Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors come to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own house. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it's all be over soon, please. You should leave. So, for those that attended the previous playthrough, this guy is absolutely a visitor, and we're not going to let him in this time. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye, yeah, bye. Oh, hey, this guy came much earlier this time. Hey, 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 what's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. You fucking nuts or what? Ah, don't be like that. You just don't get it yet. Buddy, no, brother, my mortgage ain't my problem anymore. It's like I can finally breathe. You've got no idea. And what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So, you gonna let me in or what? I'm trying to remember. Were you bad last time? I can't remember if you were bad last time. I did look this much up. So there are some characters that are guaranteed human, and there are some characters that are guaranteed visitors, and then there's a whole other pool of characters that are 50-50. I can't remember where he was. So you know what? I don't want to hang out with the tall guy alone. Come on in. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. Yeah, he's our average Discord mod. Exactly. Exactly, milady. Okay, I think that's everyone. And we'll know he's bad if he kills the tall guy. Oh wait, did I look at the windows? In the distance you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through... Actually, no, he's not. He just left. Continuity error. Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hang out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Also, common, there's a game that you need to check out. It's really chill. What's the game? There's a deadly silence outside. Silence outside. Science! There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid or something? Okay, hey, good news though. Those... All hail the orb. All hail the orb. I'll have to take a look at that sometime. That is actually one I haven't heard of before, so yeah, I'll definitely need to check that one out. Alright, bedtime. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, overdue... Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Have you ever heard of Prime Gaming? It's cool. There's a duck. Ooh, a duck, you say? Quack, quack. Alright, let's work on this. In fact, for our new program, yes, I'm a human. Wait a minute. It's simple. You send in your photo and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photo to us by email to yesiam@human verification agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. You all thought about what to send. Alright, so there's our man. Yes. Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun's teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. For me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves! Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam, don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Many ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Alright, there's our boy. We could be living so carefree right now. Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Aw, dang, I skipped a line. Usually when I miss a payment, I get those alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with a roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I always tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in itself. So, we getting this party started or what? You bet! I'm in such a good mood, just felt like talking. Mungus. Right on that guy's face. So you just came here just to brag? Come on, man, no need to get snarky. I didn't say anything bad. If you wanted to crack a joke, you didn't need to get so mean about it. Jeez. Killed my mood, just like that. Why are you dodging the question? Yeah. Look, I'm not dodging it. It's just, I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of two. Helped me keep up with the mortgage payments. And well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said they're banging and screaming, people going in and out. But the other hand, those neighbors are panicky old biddies, drive me nuts. Still, what if they're right? Discord mod among us. Okay, so good news is, I need to test you. Go ahead, not like I got anything better to do. Teeth. Aw, come on, brush too hard and you'll wear down the enamel. Okay, he's not, he's good. He's very good. He's definitely good. Forget it, I was missing a tooth. Got a funny story behind that one. Leave it alone. Alright. Yes, was there something you wanted? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take it in that odor of sadness and smoke. Okay, yep, a little bit of yellow. No, he's good too. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off of your test. I'm not a visitor. Leave it alone. Alright. Bedtime. Oh, wait. One thing I should do this time that I didn't do last time. I should use the phone a little more. Let's call the neighbor. Just making sure you got home safe. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky. Stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Bye. Take care. I'm sure nothing horrible will happen to that guy. Hold on. I'm gonna check the TV, see if we can get an ad. Oh hey, look, for Rest. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 740-713 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. You know what? Let's call that number real quick. Do 740-713. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. Run, For Rest, run. Oh, that's such a dumb joke, but I liked it. Would you like to place an order? One can of coffee, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. Bet. Alright. And now we go to bed. And now we wake up. Now someone's at my door. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers lie on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. They are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Alright, who's at my fucking door? Hi, For Rest Delivery here. Accept the delivery. I just want my food. Here you go, coffee. Have a good day. Oh, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Yeah, if you just want realistic... Oh, this is a new person. Hey, man. Open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what was the word? Freeloader. Shit's a total mess right now. Like, hosting an A-lister is a dive bar with no crowd control. Why do you look like you haven't slept in a week? Because I haven't. Played a set till dawn. Then some wackos rolled up on our spot and started stealing shit. They even busted my guitar, those motherfuckers. All this bullshit's turning people into animals, man. And honestly, if I were a visitor, I'd be kicking the door in or crawling through a window and said, I'm just here. Come in. Honestly, he seems cool. He's probably a visitor. But he's a rock star, so he can't be all that bad. Nah, I wouldn't go anywhere near that kind of shitbag. Yeah, that's ringing. That's what I mean. Get rid of them, yeah? Oh, he's talking about the very tall guy. You know what? The very tall guy is a guaranteed good guy. I'm not... No, you can leave. Fuck it. If not you, someone else will let me in. Hey friend, another new person. His shirt says die. Oh boy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know. Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theater folks. We drank together, fucked around, had each other's backs. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer or just hang out. But now well, I can't reach any of them. Everyone's got their own shit going on. And with the damn sun thing, everything's gone wrong. Come in. Damn, Fran, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild-ass stories. They'll blow your mind. Ha! Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So are you gonna let me in or what? I'm again trying to remember. No, I remember him being good last game. I can't remember if he's one of the 50-50s or not, but we'll let him in. Thanks for letting me in. And well, not making a big deal, a dig deal about how I look. Okay, I think we're good for the night. Bedtime. But yeah, no, that knocking is very unsettling. But I have a feeling you're supposed to look out the windows before you go to the knocking, even though I'm pretty sure it's probably better if we do the reverse, but anyway, good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors here has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergent situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. Oh god, no. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since the founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads! Doing that voice exhausts me. Well, not me, but my throat. I gotta be careful with it. Radio. Okay, we're gonna have to switch frequencies. Maybe switch frequencies back. No parts of it are... Here we go. Getting some of it right, but... They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of aura, and you with enhanced projection. Okay. Alright. So we still have our very tall friend. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my head. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. I remember there being more to that sentence. Anyway. Hey buddy, how you doing? We could be living so carefree right now. Any news about your tenants? Huh? Oh, them? I got other fish to fry. I called the neighbors tonight. Hope you don't mind. They said some guys from the bank showed up, asking about my payments. Good thing I don't live there, but still, when are those bastards gonna come for me even when the sun blows up? Can you imagine? I swear, they'll start resurrecting their debtors next. Shouldn't they be saving their own asses over there? Why bother chasing us? Assholes. Anyway, I'll crash here for a bit, then maybe stay with my relatives again. The more the merrier, right? No, seriously, the fucking bastards. It's the end of the world, and here they are, for fuck's sake. God'll be their judge. Hey buddy, how you doing? Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up, I'd stop, and it did, mostly. Sure, people still started something, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse, and because it's about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Alright. Test. Let me take a look at your hands. I don't see any dirt under the nails. So I think he's good. Hey buddy, how's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's with your friends? We all met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production, and let me tell you right away, friend, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Or theater in general, honestly. It might look as all classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art, and you don't mind being broke for your whole life, be my guest. Sure, there are a few big-name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is low-budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, and easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, friend. Damn. Mind if I look at your nails? Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Your hands. I've got eczema. That's why there's a bandage on my arm. I can't tell if there's dirt under his nails or not. Like, his nails don't look quite right, but they don't look bad enough to be like... pull the gun on him. So, it's mostly healed still. I'd like to change the patch just in case. You don't happen to have a spare one, do you? Yeah, he's an alright guy, I think. I don't know, hard to say. Let's check on the neighbor again. I'm sure he's still alive. And nothing horrible has happened to him. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed? I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice, but back at home she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw the silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful. Thanks. You take care too. Alright, let's get some more beverages. Hello, you've reached for Rest Food Delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling again at another time. Thank you. Dang. Unfortunate. Alright. There's a small group of female employees staying by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're talking about taking soil samples. Or looking for somewhere to set up in a base. The charred husk of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are staying next to the bodies and writing something down. It's good that they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragment of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Alright, let's go answer that door. Howdy. Oh hey, look who it is! I forget that he's right there next to the soldiers, and the soldiers are just not paying him any attention. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So... you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Who the fuck are you? Oh, welcome on in, Santy, and no apologies, you're all good. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question of your home, and you curse at me? Well, rest assured, I shall not do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. I don't know. Oh. I don't know about this, guys. And let's see. You know, only because so I can keep doing the voice, because I really like that voice. Come in. God be with you, child. So, we meet again. Indeed we do. Catman. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me. How shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deepest meaning of your divination. Okay, that's it. That's all that's here. Alright, bedtime. I think we only let one other person in this time, didn't we? Could be wrong. Smells like someone died. Ah, damn it. I wonder who's the killer. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA's taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA's identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Knowing the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Radio. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe a Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfuck. Okay. Open the door. No one's in the bathroom. I wonder who died. Wasn't Fear Man. Oh boy. It was one of the good ones, wasn't it? Oh no, it was the tall guy that's dead. Well, that sucks. Our Father who art in heaven. So, how do you like this house? How do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture's old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths they've... Fuck, line! By the moths that have all taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? Alright, we'll just leave the crazy man alone. How's it going, buddy? We could be living so carefree right now. Going back to your apartment? It's a mess. A whole mess. I used your phone again. Hope you don't mind. The bank this time. Turns out my accounts are frozen, and I've been saving up too. Now I can't touch a cent. This is because of the debt, but that's bullshit. They could just deduct the mortgage payment monthly. But freezing the whole thing? Total nonsense. My bet is they did it to pay for all the FEMA's little projects, you know. Their staff, experiments, that kind of thing. Well, screw 'em. I'm done paying. I'll stay here for a bit, if that's okay, too. Too embarrassed to go back to my family right now. And my apartment's probably either a visitor nest or a FEMA lab by now. Alright, unfortunate for that guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Yeah, what is it? They label you a visitor just because of your skin? Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game, and FEMA is judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder, what if they are actually the ones behind all this? I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? I think the visitors are real. You think it's true? Even if it's true, don't you think FEMA's acting strange? They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? Isn't that the first thing you do if you actually wanted to stop it? I don't know. Maybe there's after some kind of cure. But I've got this gut feeling. if I end up in one of their quarantine zones, something awful is going to happen to me. One, two, three, four. Maybe I'll just burn it. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. Okay, theater sucks, but what about your friends? Oh, right. I never finished that story. Sorry, I jump around a lot. It's hard to focus on one thing anyway. My friends were all actors, producers, sound guys, lighting techs, that kind of crowd. We used to get wasted from day one. I even rented small stages for my birthdays. 100 people would show up. And it was amazing. I imagine 100 people coming just to celebrate you. Man, those were the days. But the theater world's toxic as hell. Everyone out to undercut everyone else. No money, too much stress. Over time, those parties stopped. And I realized that most of the people who came to my birthday weren't really friends. They were just there. They used me when it suited them, or talked shit about me behind my back. But hey, don't get me wrong. I sat down, made a list, figured out who to kick to the curb. Okay. We got 3 charges now. I need to test you. Yeah, no problem, friend. What do you want to see? Let me see your eyes. You probably noticed I've got this crappy thing on my eye. It's not bloodshot. It's not bloodshot. No idea when it popped up. Scared the bejesus out of me, though. Leave it alone. They're not bloodshot, so he's okay. Alright. Yeah, what is it? I need to test you. Go on, then. If it makes you feel better, take a look at your eyes. Alright, take a look. Oh. You, on the other hand, are absolutely getting shot in the fucking face. Oh. You were not a bad person. Oh no. I remember now. You weren't bad in the previous playthrough before. No. Okay, that only leaves one possibility. Our Father who art in heaven, I need to test you. Seems God is not the only one who tests me so. Let me take a look at your eyes. Well, go on then. Something amiss? It's all but a mark of these bitter years. If you only knew... I'm shooting you anyway. Ha! Knew it! I feel like I won. Oh, that's a lie. I do not feel like I won. I feel like I'm net zero. I feel like I'm back at square one with 2 people in my house that I'm pretty confident are not bad. But it took 3 people dying to figure that out. Anyway, bedtime. Alright, windows. House is on fire. Oh no, it's all terrible, all horrible. Visitor showing off how his new severed head collection. Pretty messed up, my guy. That's an interesting thing I didn't notice before. Like, you can actually hear, like, go over to the rooms, and you can, like, hear the people, like, sleeping and shit. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Huh. I wonder whose head that was. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes, he very much did. Anyway. Good evening. Oh, not you again. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it'll put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back as soon as possible. Take care. Well, at least they left me the safe one. Okay. Okay. What? His eyebrows arch in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seemed wet with tears. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's either definitely bad or definitely good. Fuck it, come on in. He nods and steps inside. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. It killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Oh. Yep. You open or not? What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg, don't know, give whatever. You open? Yes, no. They tell me come here, so I came. How did you find my house? Sea City? Lived there. Saw your house, walk over here. Not hot here. You remind me of someone, do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human, so what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. Come in. Poor dancer, freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. I said let them in, didn't I? God dang it, Spruikens. God damn it. Hey buddy, how's it going? It's bedtime. Nap time for me. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effectively immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reported that the visitors have no visible hair in that area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you can spot a visitor. Doing alright? Eating some ice cream now? Did I think I'm ready for Saturday? Hell yeah! Yeah. You excited about the D&D campaign that you've accidentally put yourself in? Kitty is here. What more you need? I need you to die. Not my fault. Only large you to do that. Shoot him. There we go. Alright, Kitty is now safe. Listen, I know she's definitely evil. I'm not gonna even entertain. I'm not even gonna entertain her. Anyways, we could be living so carefree right now. Looks like the conversation's over, so there's not much more to talk to him about, unfortunately. Well, I wish you the best of luck on the Saturday Spraggins with your first DM session. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no one in sight to her hysterics. Poor lady. So, you cut the stitches off your mouth? I can't understand you. I need to test you. Let's take a look at your eyes. I feel like I missed a room. Hold on. Let's see. I went here. I know it's in the basement, so we're not even gonna fuck with the basement this time around. Cat is happy. Good, good, good. Let's see if they'll give me an order this time. Let's see. I'll take 2 cans of cat food, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna get the cat some cat food. Meow, meow. Okay, I have one more test. It's not worth using the test on her. Actually, what I should do... Okay, I tested your eyes. Oh? Let's take a look at those armpits. Oh, fuck! Oh, teeth. Oh, they're clean shaven. Hmm? I can't hear you out because... your mouth is shut. This is the only way to properly know for sure. Oh, he was good. Well, 2 for 2. Bedtime. Alright, let's take a look outside. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Family lived there until recently. Very sad, very tragic. Still showing off the head collection. Very morbid, very depressing. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting, investigations, all that good stuff. Who's a good kitty? Alright, let's see what's the door. Good evening. Not you again. I'm FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. No, not him. I knew for a fact he was good. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay. So, you still hold up here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. I've already killed her. Okay. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all, but you, I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Okay, since we got the ending last time, I'm still going to test right now. Hi, Forest Delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screens, they checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about the whole such shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Were you expecting anything tonight? Yeah. I ordered some cat food for the cat. This one. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Yeah. Here you go. Have a good night. Hey, not this guy again. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been here? We don't have anyone like that here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hey, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Come in. No, you know what? You can come in. Thanks. There aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Oh, hey, it's the girl with the dead body again. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window here. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Come in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Alright. Bedtime. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full-scale disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Ooh, no. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Give me one moment. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a stronger indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Alright, let's check the radio. God, so sensitive. This is 2A8, code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Alright, let's go feed the kitty cat. Meow meow. Ooh. That is actually pretty cool. So I can basically avoid having people die in my house if I do that. That is very handy. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive. That's all. That's all I really need. Would you like some food? I'm not hungry. I just want to sit. I'll leave you be then. Why did you have to go and die? You promised me everything would be fine. You told me this would all get better. And then you died. Now I'm the only one left. Why did you leave me? Sad. No one in there. How's it going? I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here. But I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. We're gonna be honest with her. Not anytime soon. Your house burned down. But Daddy's okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Mommy's not coming? Is there anyone else left? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. That's concerning. No one in there. Okay, I know you're a visitor. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want. But I'd recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I'd seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitor's once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or not, or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. Yeah? Man, I'm just dying for a drink. I want to test you. I knew you'd say that. Let's take a look at your eyes. Haven't slept in days. Hard to sleep when your daughter's gone. You think I'm a visitor, but you're dead wrong. I'm immortal. You can't kill me. Shoot them. I thought you were smarter than that. Screw it. Ha. Knew it. I'm so smart. Wait. I probably shouldn't have done that. Because... had I not done that and gave him the slip or something instead, because the cat is protecting us from anyone from dying. You see my mom crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh ho ho, it's just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the books of Smiles. But what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no! Mushroom Festival? Oh ho, my dear boy. We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise, and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. That's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. That was weird. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest and coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes, stay where you are, and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Da, 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 da. If you can hear this, FEMA officials are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. Out of curiosity. Oh no, a mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it. That's not the fridge. That's a dead body. I have eaten the mushroom. How's it going, little girl? I want my mommy. You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe you can invite my friend over, please? I think this is her phone number, 196102. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's me, they just tell me off. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? What did he look like last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. After some time, she starts wailing again. Doesn't look like there's anything you can do for her. It would be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. One 96102. Hello. Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with your friend? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't you judge me. She was a visitor. All the signs matched. There was no doubt. Fuck. Why am I even explaining myself to you? Go to hell. Hmm. So your friend's not coming. I could use some rest. How did he die? I can't. It's just too much. I've run out of tears. I have no tears left to cry, but that's wrong, all wrong. I can't just stop crying. He needs to be buried. No. No, 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 no. I'm not ready. They only just gave him back to me, and you expect me to part ways again already? I can't. I won't send him down to the cold-hearted earth. I need to test you. Just be quick about it. Take a look at your eyes. What are you looking for? Redness? If you must. Ooh. So if I show you any emotion, does that mean I'm a visitor? Leave her alone. Let's test something else. Teeth. What? Okay. Oh god, this lady. Okay. Done. Can I have some press quiet? One more time. We have the ability to test her. Need to test you. Hands. Hands, 1 second. They're worn out from carrying the one they refuse to save. Okay, well the hands are clean. Look, can you stop asking me to do this shit? If you want to shoot me so badly, just shoot me. I don't have any strength left. Leave her alone. Alright, there we go. And now we sleep. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. And towards the high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would try. 2. Welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under a tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. 3. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Bedtime. Um, I shouldn't have eaten that mushroom. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's house, blah, 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 blah. Oh, crazy guy with a gun. Answer the door. Hey, hey, you on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? That's enough anger out. There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? So you want to lie to people? Why call a line? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes if you remind them of the ways they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, you get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. I dig this man's positive vibe, but it's a bit suspicious. Come on in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. He's gonna murder me. Hello? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? First, return the ones you took. Took? Oh, you think I'm a female officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind that night or something. I don't even want to know. So, who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fixed them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. Come in. What? Ah, thanks. I mean, wait a minute. Oh, I see. There's already that woman with a corpse in the bathroom. Look, I've been stuck in the damn suit all day. Just want to take it off, wash off all the ground and blood. If you can move them out, I swear I'll sit nice and quiet. I won't bother anyone. You should leave. Alright, I get it. Guess that suit's kind of scary. I don't even know why I'm still wearing it. Bye. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. Because he wanted the bathroom. I think what I've learned is that some of the people, if there's a person in their spot already, they will ask for you to kick that person out. I got caught in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was still horrible. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. It was very rude of them. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animals' carcasses covered the forest floor. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors come, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Coming? Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Anyone else? That's everybody. Hope no one dies tonight. No one died last night. Good afternoon. This is the new... Wait a minute. Hold on, there's something stuck in my throat. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh? Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din, filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans, cerumenum inundans, cerumenum inundans. That was weird. Up next, special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Radio. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. Oh wow, it just gave it to us this easily. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Dang, just gave it to us that easily. Alright. An apple, sweet and sour at the same time. Oh boy, I got an apple, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the apple real quick. I don't remember what my kitchen is. There's the kitchen. Where's the apple? That's weird. Maybe I did already eat the apple. Oh, anyway. Let's talk to people. Start with the burned guy. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Okay. Unfortunate for that guy. How's it going, weird man? Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Take the slip. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Think about giving him the slip too. I want my mommy. I need you to accept what happened. Looks like the conversation is over. I'm not giving her a slip. She's a good person. I could use some rest. What do you remember about him? We were over at our friend's place one day. We were much younger then. We were all hanging out, drinking. He was usually pretty moody. He didn't talk much at get-togethers like that. Well, we'd been drinking a lot that day. One moment he was his usual silent self. Then all of a sudden he said, "Give me a guitar. I'm gonna sing something." And he played oh so beautifully. I loved it. Our friend started requesting other songs for him to play. He just sat there for a moment and then he got up and said he had to go. He knocked over a glass, tried to catch it, dropped the guitar. I found out later that he's only learned that one single song to impress me. I still have the photo from us from that night. It's seen better days just like us. Now you can't play for me anymore. You sung me your last song. Sad. Very sad. Okay, this guy was good last time. You know what? Conversation's over. Let's test this guy. Go on if it helps you. Let me take a look at your teeth. Here, take a look. They're perfect white. I need to test you. Take a look, guys. Of course. They're bright blue, that they're not red. Eyes move a lot. Leave alone. I need to test you. Alright. Photo. Alright. Okay. One of the things that will remain after I'm gone. If only there was anyone left to remember us. Leave alone. I'm pretty sure he's bad, but I gave him a slip, so hopefully he gets picked up by the one guy tomorrow. I'm assuming that guy's coming in tonight. Could be wrong. Oh wait, there's one more thing. Never mind, I can't check myself yet. Bedtime. Well, I didn't die. Group of FEMA. Dogs are on the street. Guys hanging on the pole. And look in the door. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on with the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting, there'll be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. And that only leads to more violence. How long is this all going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. I'll spin things up. This is all for the best. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. And we'll handle the visitors. Yes, your house is perfect, not you. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taking a liking to you, yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come, she wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation, there's no going back. So, what does he want? We must perform the burial rites, in its ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. Thou shalt not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come check on them. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That proves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hand? What's with the gear? Visitor proof. Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Anything else I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor night an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Anyone else? Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? This house has already been in my family. Nah, no way. I've never made a mistake in my life. My memory's steel trap, elephant style even. My buddy definitely lived here. Come on, I reeled long ass way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? Here's the thing. I'm pretty confident that the people I have in the house are good. I'm not as confident that this guy will be good. I I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Not letting me in. We'll fix that. Grab this kombucha, swing it at the door, and bam, you're invisible. It'll work for sure. My legs are all proof you need. See? Nothing there, right? Okay, here's the thing. I know there's an achievement for accepting a bribe, so I'm taking the bribe. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Looks pretty spacious, mate. Wanna race? 3, 2, 1, go! And by the way, for those wondering, you don't get achievement. Well, actually, no, I did get an achievement earlier, didn't I? Good afternoon, you are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decisions. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Okay. Um. She gone. That room empty. I want my mommy. Except what happened. No. Wandering free, wish I could be. Who are you looking for? I have this friend, yeah. You see, known each other since we were kids. He had an accident. We were hired to mine something up in the mountains. I don't know what he was up to, and frankly, I don't give a shit. But then he threw his back out, couldn't move for days. He worked so hard up in those mountains that the seagulls mistook his back. Fine, it was his ass. They mistook his ass for a nest. Sorry about that. It's just the voices in my head. I know that I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. They told me a really funny joke. Alright, we need to investigate you. Sure, give me the hardest test you got. I'll pass them. Let me take a look at your teeth. Here, take a look. Okay, it's not perfect. Alright. To test you. Photo. Oh, photo's pretty normal. The test you. Take a look at your eyes. Leave them alone. Okay, I think we're as okay as we can be. Oh, well actually there's one more thing. Oh, I don't have the energy. Whoops. Pet the kitty cat. Meow meow. Oh, I didn't check the radio. This is the evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Okay. Well, it is now the bedtime. Sleepy sleep. Our visitors surrounding the house, peoples. Taking notes of the dead dogs. Look at that body. There you are again, my boy. I'm glad to see you did everything the Book of Smiles asked of you. I sure hope it was enough to stop the festival. How can you tell? Why, the mycelium told me. It's known oh so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushrooms have been growing too fast. How exactly do our actions stop the festival? We performed an old ritual, my dear boy. We can't speak to the mushrooms directly. No, no, no. We are not part of the mycelium. But the Book of Smiles showed us a way to calm their roots and restless growth. Ah, well, that's just what we did. I'll be back when the time is right. Make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from ever beginning. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, dear boy. I've heard about you. Most people stay the hell away from your place. Those who come here are either desperate or stupid. But you have my respect. Thanks? No, really. Most folks have given up. Too weak to keep living. Braver ones put gun to their head, the others just rot, one day at a time. But you're not one of them. You won't go down without a fight. Are you desperate too? What? Oh, you want to know why I came here. Who knows, maybe I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room of rats. And rats make me crazy. But I'm definitely not desperate. Mankind has survived worse before. Why should we give up now? Come in. Great. You know, I'm honored to be here, now when our lives are falling apart. Let's talk sometime. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind located in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I need the pack, do you? You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. It was very traumatizing. It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you've seen it, you'd have done the same. What did you see? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering to the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh. Slowly consuming things blackened, coal-like bodies right before my eyes. Dear God, I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my own worst enemy. You should leave. Very well, I'll leave, but I must warn you, for the love of all that's holy, do not go near any charred bodies after dark, or it will find you. Fancy letting me in, mate? Oh, not you again. Why are you walking around in just underwear? Ain't it obvious? Harder than hit the devil's asshole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all the junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. And what the hell are you doing at my place? I ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash, old lady hitched up with some old clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peeped this spot, clean quiet off the map. Out in the sticks with no punks snooping around, solid place. Anyway, enough jawing. You won't gonna let me crash here, mate? No. Well, you a fun one, ain't ya? Adios, sucker. Okay, I think we good. We did it. We saved the world. Kitty. Smells like someone died. Ah, fuck. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. Listen, it's rough doing that voice for an entire stream. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report of the unfolding situation in the Equatorial Belt. Team is trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They went to hide everything that's going on in the city. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid female patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Okay. Lovely. Alright. Let's see. Who died? Oh, God. Oh, no. It was one of these guys. Well, shit. I'm just double checking, make sure there wasn't a double murder. Okay. You know, oh, damn it. Oh, reach for us food delivery. Would you like to place an order? I'll take a pack of cigarettes, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Let's see, clean up. Perfect. So it'll be okay if that one guy shows up, which he probably will. Don't even worry about talking to the girl. So one of these two definitely killed one of these guys. Unless one of these guys could potentially have been the guy too. I didn't even think about that. No, I don't think they were killed. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, they're not gonna be happy. So one of these two did the murder. Everything okay? Yeah, I'm just waiting for my legs to grow back. Look, the right one's already started. So I'll just stay here a little while longer. I meant the voices in your head. Why aren't you laughing? Come on, it was just a joke. I thought you'd get it right away. Guess it didn't land. Alright, nothing comes easy. Nothing at all. You had it rough, huh? I guess anyone who ever had it easy is dead by now. When money stopped making you king of the world, the soft hands couldn't handle it. When you've got no spine, it's easy to end up a victim to a rapist, an opportunist, or just some lunatic. You've seen it too, right? People are turning into animals, but not us. We don't stoop to their level. We can fight back and let others survive. We are the ones who want to live. The filth, the cowards, the ones who've given up, they'll get filtered out by this world. Yeah, it sounds radical, but that's how things are. We can't fix it. All we can do is try to keep what's left of our humanity. I hope this place can help with that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what all I checked with him last time. I checked the photo. Photo didn't give anything. I checked his teeth. He's got bad teeth. I believe I checked his eyes, and his eyes were not bloodshot or anything like that. So I think what I should check is his armpits. Hard to say. Ghost and Hellfire, like the universe is concentrating all its efforts into wiping us out. On top of that, we've got visitors out here trying to kill each other, and every one of us. And all you've got to say is, show me your armpits. I never understood why people bother shaving. Here's the body's natural defense. See that bright red rash? It's growing fingers there. Spare ones, shoot 'em. Okay, it was him. God, that's morbid. I'm gonna test you, just be safe. Photo. Interesting. I'm gonna leave her alone for now. Hmm. Nope, nothing in there. Alright, bedtime. But before that, I'm going to take a brief intermission because it has been over 2 hours now. I will be right back. Okie dokie. I have returned. And are we ready for bedtime? Bedtime. Thank you, Kels. Thank you for the welcome back. Whole group is dead. Tragic. They're preparing their weird things in the back. Crazy man with a Molotov cocktail. Think he's gonna show up tonight, but weird guy. I'm already figured out. Seems like the festival's still coming after all. There's so much chaos within the mycelium. The ritual is just, well, it just didn't work. Why is the festival happening? Why the festival would make the mushroom grow out of control, which means the mycelium would be in deep doo-doo. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroom Land. Mushroom Land? Oh, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to, and truth be told, it would be better that way, but alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroom Land? I think we're going to Mushroom Land, guys. Yes. Oh, that's the spirit, my boy. Gather your things and... Hold on one gosh darn second. Let me see your watch. Midnight? Oh, goodness me, we're late. Come along now. Lickety-split. Before the gate of Mushroom Land closes. Mushrooms are something else, you know. Oh, they can grow very fast when things go bad. They can grow up, as fast as a beanstalk, right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them once the clock strikes midnight. And the bigger the mushrooms, the more clumps of malice gathered in the mycelium. Why, the cap couldn't cover the whole world. Until there's nothing left. And now, dear boy, the mycelium must find a way to unleash all that rage. Fiddlesticks! Our ritual is supposed to calm it down. The apple seeds were meant to remind it of the bond between humans and mushrooms. But it seems the mycelium's Mushrooms rose from the soil, building foreign cities anew. You hurried, but the doors to their world were already closed. Sad. Very sad. And let's take a look at the list of people. So, as you can see here, it's growing ever so slightly. A lot of the same faces we saw from the previous playthrough did come back. But we got a couple of new faces here and there. Okay, so here's where things get tricky. You good Dark Angel. What I was going to get to. So, it's an hour and a half. Now, what we could do is I could look for a very quick ending to get, just so we can get like one more playthrough in. I'm probably just going to paraphrase the crap out of the rest of the dialogue I do for today, just so that way I don't like wear my voice out. So at this point, I think the rest of the time I'll be using a guide to kind of like it's just so that way I can make sure we get new endings. But I'm exclusively only going for endings. I'm not doing like all the achievements and everything like that. One thing I do want to note, even with a guide, this game still has like an RNG element to it. As I mentioned, there's 3 different character pools. There's the character pools of the characters that always are going to be human. There's the characters that are always going to be visitors, and then there's another character pool where it's a 50% chance of either being a visitor or a human. So with all that knowledge in mind, I believe it is time for another ending, but let's see which one I want to go for. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's a very easy one to get. We're gonna go ahead and start the game. Aren't you tired of staying home? Can I skip through this? I can. Alright. Go to the door. Hey, how's it going? Skip the intro. Oh, someone's still at the door. Can I come in? You sure you don't want to make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your last shelter? I considered saying something rude. Come in. That guy is a guaranteed good guy, so we are totally cool with letting him in. Hello, this guy on the other hand is an absolute bad person. Who are you? What will you do now? Don't care. You should leave. Get the fuck off my property. Hey man, open up, sun's being down like a spotlight. Ah, damn it. So we can't let this guy in because we just let the tall guy in. So, what do you have on you? You should leave. Okay. Easy peasy. Anyway, we check the go to bed. Breaking news! Sun's activity rises. Recent data, number of murders in the last few nights surpassed average numbers. People are upset about it. And now over to, wait a minute, I get a report in my ear. This thing called visitors, they're a thing. Eyewitnesses' account described them as creatures. Contact at all costs. In one case, perfect white teeth. Okay, maybe I could do a little bit better about the paraphrasing. Close the instructions. Just to send your photos to us by email. Oh, this one, I don't think we got this one this early last time. Handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. Do not send pictures of your feet. Just the fingernails. Thank you. Alright, go in here. And then we go in here. Why they kick you out of the last bar. He has anger issues. We're not going to call the guy again this time, but we... are going to bed. Oh, right, I'm full of energy. That's right. It's absolutely right. I have to drink beer. Alcohol. Alcohol has been drank. Bedtime. Alright. Go over here. Neighbor and child are playing. It's all happy. Nothing terrible has happened yet. Teenagers have been violently murdered. Tragic. Pale Man. Now the Pale Man is very important for the ending. We're going to try and rush out real quick. Hey, I hope I don't look too messed up. Should I be worried? No. Everyone's paranoid these days. I'm not a visitor just because I have a skin condition. Are you sure about that? Well, whatever. So are you going to let me in? That's weird. I'm not seeing this guy as either a 100% guaranteed good guy or a bad guy. Which is kind of frustrating. Well, the two other times I've dealt with him, he's been good both of those times. So what's the chance he's going to be bad this time? And come on, come in. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Here, I'll also read the dialogue of new people. Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? If not, I'm not. I'm the not. But I do have a request. I'll ask you that later. I'm not sure I can trust you yet. Take off your jacket. No, you don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. Hmm. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. You should come in. Thank you. Ceiling's a bit low, but it's fine. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here, never been one to stay in one spot too long, but I can roam around like I used to no more. Age'll do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now you ain't a fool, kid, but hell, if I'm gonna just shoo 'em away, let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come in. Welcome back, Dark Angel. Looks like you've already gotten that rash guy there here. I can smell blood on their hands. Don't know why you let him in. You like living on the edge. You should leave. Maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before the morning. I swear I'll leave no varmint stand. Just you watch, kid. Okay, no one else is coming in. Bedtime. Oh, someone's dead. I wonder who it is. Good afternoon, here's the news. Anomalous heat. Emergency situation. FEMA is here. FEMA employees can be identified by their hazmats. Identify visitors. Dirt under their fingernails. And let's see. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body at the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Okay. Yeah, we'll call this number real quick. I'm sure it'll absolutely be legitimate and nothing weird will happen. Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? I see, you void my question. It seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? A slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit. No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Then don't start. Not even kombucha. Otherwise, it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip and the mycelium could have started growing inside you and taken control of your body like a puppet. Interesting. Phew, this is not a simple case. Not simple at all. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your house? Oh gosh, guys, have I shot anyone yet? I can't remember. Actually, no, I don't think I've killed anyone yet. No. Ah, what a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify the type of spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Unfortunately, I have to end our session here. May the stars fall in your favor. Okay, I should have killed people. Your visible removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watched the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? Hmm. 5 stars! You know what? Next person to type an answer in chat, you pick. Okay, go fuck yourselves. Kels was first. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Alright, let's see. Let's see, you've got one person in there. No one in there. I need to test you. Perfect white. That's all I need to know. Yep. Nope. Someone didn't survive. So, code person was a visitor. And they are one of the ones that are 100% guaranteed to always be a visitor, but there's an achievement associated with them. I decided to essentially just not do the achievement at that point. They killed my favorite tall guy, so they died for it. Anyway, bedtime. Now, howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? Okay, guys, so, about that quick ending. Right. So, the quickest ending you can get is you just tell this guy you're alone, and this'll happen. I know you're alone. I just want to see if you lie or not. I'll let myself in. Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl than the number of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, have been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. The homeowner simply vanished as if they had never existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all will dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. Yeah, so that is probably the fastest ending you can get in the game. The moment his shadow crossed the threshold, the house fell silent. Now all that remains of you are the whispers. And let's see, the list of people we've encountered grew just a little bit. Like, we didn't meet too many new faces this time around. Just about like one or two. But another ending in the books. Let me take a look real quick and see if there's another quick ending, but I think that is the fastest we can get, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, there is another ending we could potentially go for. Just trying to decide here. Trying to decide here. Also want to double check something real quick. Okay, no, I don't have this one yet. So Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. And this is where the rest of the game can kind of fall into RNG territory because there's no like there are some set get things that will always happen. Like you'll always encounter like the daughter and the father on like day one. Uh, the pale one will always show up at your door like every like 3 times over the course of the story. The vigilante will show up at least 2 or 3 times if I'm not mistaken. Things like that. I'm debating on whether to go for this ending, but it requires me to have 3 human people in the house at one time to pull off, which is doable. It's just I'd have to get super lucky to pull it off. Alternatively, I could call it here for the night, and then we could come back in tomorrow, and I could do that ending first thing tomorrow morning, or not tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow morning. I'll stream on my normal time. Thank you very much. But we'll do the start that ending tomorrow, just so that way I don't get hung up over hoping I get the ending, but oh, flashbang. I have been flashed. Either way would be fine. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with how today went. We got 2 endings. So we're just another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 endings, and then when we get all those, we unlock whatever this is. At least that's my assumption. Okay. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and end a little bit early just so I can get some rest. But we'll come back into it tomorrow, and I will go for the ending that I was referring to. I'm gonna still try. I myself am gonna use a guide, but I'm not gonna try and necessarily spoil things for stream for those who haven't seen the game before. So yeah, I appreciate you all so much for joining me for tonight's stream. Tune in tomorrow for some more No, I'm Not a Human. And for all that said, I love all your faces. You have a good night and stay toasty. Goodbye.